This is the only thing that I ever have any problems with him.
So something you both need to work on.
Yes.
I study horses, beauty matched only by their strength. I try and capture a little of that as I move on without your face.
Shoeing horses is such a psychological game. You have the horse who has an opinion. You have everybody else in the world who has an opinion. You got your own drama you bring into it. And most of the time we think we can't, and that's the problem. I still have this problem, but I've trained myself over the past 28 years to tell myself I can instead of telling myself I can't. And it's amazing that we tell ourselves that I can't, but we do. Just getting out of our own way, basically, realizing we already know how to do it and letting ourselves do it.
Diesel, we're back for the second time, Diesel. 6 weeks later.
He's like, man, I better get some treats out of it.
Better get some treats out of it.
He's picking up his right lead a lot better. He's not so afraid to bend right. And his, I mean, you know, he's like super willing to do most anything. But I think, yeah, he's just got like, he's just more comfortable in his movement. Yeah, he's doing just fine. He's doing great.
All right, Diesel, you ready to get this show on the road?
All right, good boy.
We're gonna be good this time.
Is your plan to do anything different this time, or are you going to do the same?
No. So he was so short last time, especially behind, that probably besides, like on the fronts he may need to be brought back a little bit, but overall, he's not gonna get anything taken vertical. We're gonna keep on preserving as much as we can. The only thing that may happen is we may make shoes for him, because he may need bigger shoes now that we've let him grow. It's a lot better than what we saw him the first time around.
How does he look better?
Well, the growth pattern. I mean, as far as he didn't grow quite as nearly as high medial as he did when I took him down the last time. So he's got a little bit that'll come down about the heel quarter. But other than that, I mean, he's still, like in general, it's not the best shape, but it's a lot better than what we started with.
So is your plan to look at his foot after you trim it and then decide if you use those shoes, or?
It'll just depend if I decide he needs a bigger size or not to help support him.
Okay.
I mean, looking at him like now, he looks high medial. But when I pick him up at the bottom, it all depends on if there's anything to manipulate or not, which is very doubtful that he has anything to manipulate. It's better, but it's not going to be perfect until we start growing out his deviations.
How long does that typically take? Or is it dependent?
It's dependent, but typically like 8 to 10 months.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, for the hoof to grow, from the capsule to grow from the cornet down to the ground. So he's just going to be a slow work in progress. But you know, like you can see it here, like he's got a pretty like typical like lateral toe quarter, but then he's got like nothing over here. Like he's actually missing this, but then he's actually also just going Scoopy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going to check on Chris's trim. He's starting out and he's got a good grasp, but what I'm basically looking for is grasping the ideas of vertical depth and breakover. Our first priority is basically vertical depth and breakover, heel height, angle, things like that. So you always take like a superficial look from the top. Does it look normal? Like that's our artist eye, looking at seeing and catching little things that might not look normal, and then that leads you down a path to explore that kind of thing. So when I'm evaluating his trim, I was looking to see if anything jumped out of my eye initially. And one of the key ones is not overdoing it in any one particular area, which he's done an amazing job at. It's actually really hard for guys, including myself, to not do too much, to do less is really difficult. It's like an onion, man. It's like you peel back the layers and understand these super simple ideas deeper and deeper and deeper. So that's what I'm also looking for with Chris, is that he understands the priorities and the landmarks superficially, and then as he grows, a deeper and deeper understanding.
Well, he's an inch smaller behind than he is in front, so I'd like to see him grow another half an inch perimeter wise. So he's 14 in front, 13 behind, so I'd like to see them get probably actually bigger all the way around, but at least another half inch perimeter wise.
One of the hardest parts of shoeing is getting out of our own way, getting out of our own head. And Chris is really struggling with shaping right now, but his grasp of the trim is amazing, and that's where it's at. So I know once he gets past this learning curve, this hump of shaping shoes, it's going to be amazing.
Feet. Your touch, sir.
Yeah, it's working through with Diesel. I mean, overall, he's a good horse. I mean, this is the only thing that I ever have any problems with him. I'm here other times when he's not getting done, and we're here, whether I'm here just seeing Devin and hanging out with Devin, and then looking at Diesel. I mean, he's great. Scratches, snuggles. I mean,
yeah,
anything you could ever want out of a little guy like him. And it's just this one thing that it's a struggle for him, it's a struggle for me, and we just feed off of each other to the point where it's, it becomes unsafe, and then, we gotta get...
So something you both need to work on.
Yes. I mean, it's something that I know, it's just harder in the moment, especially when I know Seth needs to get other things done.